So guys, welcome to the video. Hey, so last night I actually thought ahead for once and shot some video. This is my 2001 Toyota 4runner, and I've gone through and turned the turn signals are LED, the side marker lights are LED, the interior lights are LED, one of the license lights is LED. The third light is not. That was one thing I overlooked. All of these guys are LED. You can see the little chip shining in there. I've got a video on the channel how to do it the easy way to switch your Toyota truck. I've switched this one over to electronic flasher, and I've done this one, so that's on the channel. So as you know, if you're a Toyota 4runner owner, that the lighting on these things they're horrible. So that's a fancy headlight, and then over here these are very much the same on the Tacomas. The main difference is, try and give you guys, the lens itself is pretty deep. So this one's a little bit more shallow, I'd say. And the little reflector cup's bigger. But these headlights are awful. And those headlights are decent. I mean, for 99 is probably pretty average. Nowadays they're not really bright, thanks to all the other cars on the road with LED. So I did the three marker lights on the front just for fun, and then the corner marker there is white, and then the turn signal is actually down here. So I was saving up to buy like a BX built headlight for I think they're like $400, but we didn't quite get there, and these things are bad enough so it's not safe to drive at night. I went and bought several of the brightest headlight bulbs known to man, and they're a little bit brighter than factory, not a lot. Definitely not 150% brighter as advertised. So in the meantime, I have settled on a couple pod lights, and this would be your factory location for the fog lights. How good they are, I don't know. This didn't come with them. This is only an SR5, and maybe that was an extra what are they called, where you pay extra money for the option. I don't know anything about those. I don't have a switch inside or anything to go with that. So meantime, I found these 80 watters, and I'm sure they're illegal since they're more than 50 or 55 watts. So there goes the took it a while. So what I want to do is I want to show you everything it takes. Show you what it takes to make this happen, and some things I did. So where do we start? Let's go inside and start at the switch. Turn these guys back off again, and then so my switch is here in one of the removable panels, so it's easy to get to. So we have a couple extra pop-out panels here. One of these guys is going to be a rear differential lock if your truck is so equipped. So there's a bunch of wires that runs from the switch and down and across. I think it's the blue or the white wire with a blue stripe. So I tied into that one, and then the wire comes forward to this relay here, and then we take power off the fuse box here at this lug, and that goes into the relay, and then back out here and into this fuse box. So this is taped down because the bolts that I had were a little short. So The bolts are actually in the cover. So that cover comes off. There's room for 4 auxiliary items to draw from. So the next time I need to add something, like a light bar, I can take off one of these blades, take power off of here, go inside the car to the switch, come back out, and to wherever. So the relay allows me to turn off the key, and then this fuse box is dead. So whenever the keys are out of the car, none of the auxiliary lights will come on. Alright. So to do the front ones, and it's all protected by fuses. So that's all good. So my lights up front take power off of here, go into the cab, into the switch, then they make their way across the front here. Here's a ground. This grounds all the added lights, and everything's tucked into and then here is it's a 2-strand, like a trailer wire. It's protected, so it's DOT approved. Probably a lot of these single wires are not DOT approved, but the shielded ones would be. So if you're running wires on a trailer, this would be a shielded wire, I believe, as far as I know. Otherwise, you need to protect it inside the fender or inside a conduit. So these 3 guys they come over here, and then they're tied to the back of this guy here. So I just pulled everything out, tied it together, and then that's that. These don't draw enough lights or enough power to really warrant a fuse, I think. Besides, they're already fused to the fuse box through the running lights. So, and then this screw is a factory replacement for like a 1997, so it does look different. On the 01, not the correct grill, it's the grill that I wanted. So the grill, the 01, side note, has square holes, so you kind of got to drill them round so the round prongs stick in there, and then zip tie it on. It's not super duper nice, but other than changing out the whole car support, that's as good as you get. Or you could just like the original one and leave it in. That's of course up to you. So that's how it's done. Oh, I was going to show the trimming. So I took my oscillating tool and just sliced it out. And then the plastic, there's actually a bumper bar, a metal in behind here, so I actually took a long gutter nail and bent the end down and heated it and just dipped it through the plastic, melted a hole, and then I was able to get from underneath and behind, get all that hooked up. So those are great. I like them a lot. My wife says they're green. Maybe they are, maybe I'm colorblind. I don't mind the way they look. So at some point we'll have a headlight project where we'll take the core out of a projector lens and we'll poke it into these guys here. So that'll be in the future sometime. I actually have the used headlights that are in better shape than these. This guy here's got a little bit of peeling going on in the chrome. This was a Florida car, so maybe the sunlight out there was a little harsher on it. So that's really it. And I would recommend that. I got kids in the car, so any switches that are not keyed, that are not hooked to the key, they're going to get destroyed one way or another. Now this way they'll probably break the switch eventually, but I can just replace the switch. So I can pop that little removable panel out. I can simply pop this panel out and access the back of the switch. So that's a lot nicer than drilling into your dash and then having to take everything down. These are technically replaceable. You could buy them used or maybe even new from Toyota. So if you're adding electronics, if you're adding wiring to your car, I would highly recommend that you use a relay and a fuse panel. I got that from Walmart or a Napa or one of the parts stores in town, I think. Yeah, I didn't buy it online. That's all I can remember. So, and then that conduit at 2 wire is probably a good idea if you're doing anything like running up through the body into the, doing like a light on a roof rack, on a roof basket. Be very careful about running power and ground wires together. Be very careful and cognizant of pinch points and so forth. And always make sure your stuff is fused. And even if you do a more or less sketchy job running wires up to a roof basket or through roof or cut areas and so forth, at least you can know that when your key is out, you shouldn't have a fire. And so wiring, there's a lot to know about wiring, and it's fun. It's very frustrating, and it can be very rewarding too. But it's no fun having bad wiring and getting pulled over or having trouble with the law with the lights not working, or maybe having your car burned to the ground because of poor wiring. So do be safe, and remember, this is for informational, entertainment purposes only. Trust me, I've wired this truck many times, the whole back end. I've done the wiring harness from the cab back. I've done wiring on the front bumper. And believe me, it is worthwhile taking the time and doing things right. Or maybe even getting someone else that knows how to do things right. So, thanks guys for watching. I will see you in the next video. And enjoy the little clip here at the end of driving a 4runner with a no light factory headlights. Bye. Hey guys, if you've ever wondered what stock Toyota headlights look like, there you go. There you go. Tell me what you can see. Oh, deer jumped out. We're dead. High beam. There's high beam. So that mailbox, that's about 100 foot. No, less than that. So yeah. Just amazing, man. See the house up there? Alright, there's the house. Unbelievable. See the tree? Oh, now you see the tree. It's horrible. So, I haven't had the cash to buy a custom set of BX built headlights yet, so this is what we've been rolling with. Yeah, it's just unbelievable. See the tree? There's the tree. See that pole? See the next pole. Well, can't see the next pole yet. So, there's the next pole finally. Yeah, it's just horrible. Well, I can't see the roads. I'm going to turn these on again. So yeah, it's just so bad, man. And this is with a dry road too. And if you ever end up stranded at night with stock lights, it's just gonna be a mess. It's horrible. So yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. Come back in the next video and join the channel. See you another time. Bye.